My name is Dr. Jeff Siems. I'm a veterinary radiologist. I work at Inland Empire Veterinary Imaging in Spokane, Washington. I'm in a hospital with other specialties, internal medicine, surgery, dermatology. We have a criticalist and a 24-hour emergency service. I would say in the last 10 years or so, the trend in veterinary medicine were images that weren't very pleasing to the eye. They were very contrasty. They weren't pleasant to look at. I was frustrated with the overall imaging experience. I've been at it almost 30 years now, and I'm really on the downhill slide, looking for an exit. The Samsung RS85 Prestige has been a godsend for me in terms of the image quality and excitement that it brings to the table. Having a residency program where I can pass on knowledge to them and provide them with what I feel is the best imaging system that's out there. We're training radiologists for the future. Our thinking was, if we're going to have one of the best residency programs in the country, we need to have the best equipment. About 5 years ago, I was at a national meeting in Fort Worth, Texas, and I was moving through the vendors and I came across the Samsung booth. And I saw the RS85 there and loved the image. It was like, wow, finally here's something that is pleasing to look at. It was like my ultrasound experience was being reborn. My reaction after we did the demonstration of the RS85 was, this thing's not leaving the building. The imaging was spectacular. Things like microvascular flow, LumaFlow, shadow HDR. It really was a game changer. It's a very user-friendly platform. You can adjust the height, you can move the table, you can tilt the screen. It's very intuitive just to navigate through the system. That makes it easy just to use it every day and increases your workflow. The 18 megahertz linear probe can get us so up close and personal. We can see really small organs, thyroid glands, parathyroid tumors, vascular studies, musculotendinous ultrasound problems. With the new technology on the Prestige, the shadow HDR, S-harmonics, we're able to really image these large dogs that have been a problem for so long in ways that we couldn't before. Because the microvascular flow and LumaFlow, like you can turn that on a lymph node and they light up. Like you never appreciated the blood flow in there. And now we see architecture that we weren't aware of before. I do it for the animals first, for the people who own those animals second, and because they give us so much in return without really asking for anything. It's really changed the way I do ultrasound anymore, and mostly because it's such a pleasing image to look at and to work with. It's really reinvigorating my passion for my job.